All right, George, strong charges this morning against that Georgia pastor at the center of a sex abuse controversy. A 23-year-old man, one of the four men accusing Bishop Eddie Long of coercing them into sex, says a leader of the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church is a predator. Steve Osunsami has more on the new allegations.
The reporter from the Fox station in Atlanta caught up with him outside a grocery store in Colorado. 23-year-old Jamal Paris stood by the accusations. He called Bishop Eddie Long a predator who he says swept into his life, used him for sex, and then moved on to younger prey.
I cannot get the sound of his voice out of my head, and I cannot forget the smell of his cologne, and I cannot forget the way that he made me cry many nights when I drove in his cars on the way home, not able to take enough showers to wipe the smell of him off of my body.
His lawsuit reads much like the other three. When he was 17, he says Long would take him alone to the guest house, encourage Jamal Paris to call him daddy, and use the Holy Scripture to justify and support the sexual activity.
That man cannot look me in my eye and tell me we did not live this pain. You are not a man, you are a monster.
Paris's attorney sat down with us late last night. She says the young men were brave to come forward and should be treated as sex abuse victims.
If you are a victim and you are a young man or a boy, no matter when it happened in your life, it is time to stand up and get to someone and tell them, come forward now.
I'm gonna fight.
Bishop Long continues to deny the accusations, calling himself David and the young accusers Goliath. Paris and the other young men say the bishop is confused. For Good Morning America, Steve Osunsami, ABC News, Atlanta.
We again requested an interview with Bishop Long, but again he declined.